Hi, it's Romola, and this is the spiritual lesson for the week commencing the 27th of July 2026. We have the card that I've just pulled, so I've just done a little short, Inner Child. So this card is for you if you are overwhelmed, balancing, juggling everything, generally overwhelmed. Let's look at the spiritual lessons that will come through from this card. So, Inner Child. Now, this is quite poignant for me at the moment. Many of you will know that my dad has had Parkinson's dementia for a long time, and we are reaching the end, shall I say. So this inner card comes with a lot of poignancy for me to look at, look back with gratitude, but also look at perhaps where emotions are stuck, where patterns have developed, where I've not, I'm going to say healed, but healed isn't the right word, where I'm not that keen on the word embodied either, but those where I have perhaps held on to things, created the patterns that are defining my life at the moment. And when I talk about me, actually, this card is a collective card, but I like to share my personal experiences, and these are very personal experiences that I'm living through at the moment. So the Inner Child card, there's a lot that's said within the spiritual community around inner child work and how important it is, and and that's not what I'm talking about here. This to me is about the emotional reactions. This is, for me, it's about those emotions, like I said, the emotional patterns that we develop when we are young, under the age of 7, and that then roll out as a form of rule book, is the word that's coming through, that we live by, that we check in with. Is that safe? Is that true? And these are things based on when we were very young, things that have been perhaps programmed in from us, from parents or from teachers at those early ages, and that then have become basically our default programming. So it's a very interesting card to pull. So that childhood conditioning, I've got my notes down here. The safety wounds as well, things that we did to keep ourselves safe, to keep ourselves small, to keep ourselves invisible, to be the good girl, the good boy, the good child, the one that does, the one that is, and all those sort of labels that get attached to us that we carry through to adulthood. So my question to you is, what does this card mean from those aspects that I've just spoken about? What is coming up for you? Is there any feeling that is coming through that perhaps you want to recognize? You recognize it, you can step into it, you can release it, you can clear it. We don't have to relive things. And this is where one of my favorite spiritual tools comes in, and that is the Ho'oponopono prayer, the forgiveness prayer. And it's just about you. It's not about anybody else. It's just about you to release and to clear and forgive yourself. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And it's just about you. So if there's things that come up when you think around this inner child and those emotions, use the Ho'opono prayer. Use cord cutting as well. You could put yourself and your child self, your inner child self, in the two halves of the figure of 8 and cut and release them. You could release, parents, contracts, housing, emotions, places, everything. Schools, definitely get the schools in there, get them cut off, including all the teachers and stuff that are there as well. So you can use these cord cutting tools. It's not just about you and a person. Use the cord cutting tool, calling in Archangel Michael, calling Raphael as well, I would suggest, for a little bit of help and healing. Metatron as well, if you like. Mother Mary would be beautiful, so would Mary Magdalene, depending on who you like to work with. Call them in. Visualize that figure of 8 with you in one of the sides, and whoever, whatever, building, location, experience in the other. Stick it all in if you like, that's fine. Call in Archangel Michael to cut and release with his sword of truth. Allow that to drift to the violet flame, to be transmuted and cleared. And place your hands, I like to use my solar plexus or my heart. Just allow white light to fill your body, fill your aura. Replace anything, any gaps, space that was left, and fill with your own energy. I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. Just those simple two things can really help support the whole inner child space. And like I say, it's about you, forgiving yourself. It's not about the other person, the other experience, the event. And then it's about that reparenting yourself. Particularly if you have children yourself, it's considering what might I do to support them if this was the scenario. What would I do to support myself? And again, you can go back. The Akashic records are brilliant for this, to sit in that space, to forgive, to hold, to create space for that younger you, for your inner child, to release that overwhelm, that conditioning, those emotions and those patterns that are circling still. The Akashic records is like I say, it's beautiful because everything is there that you need to access. It's all there available for you to go in and clear. And you're not going to clear the experience as such, but what you're going to do is you're going to take the power out of it, take the emotion out of it, and you can clear the effect of it and the effect that it's having on you as we move through the week. Yeah, the other thing is I've got rest and reassurance, compassion. And it's being gentle with yourself when you do this kind of work, because it is deep, because these things have been with us for a long time. And stepping into that, the gratitude, the compassion, the empathy for yourself, not for anybody else. Your personal experience in life is personal to you. Even if you've got siblings, they will experience things differently because their emotional setup is different to yours. So allow yourself that compassion, and then again, Ho'oponopono, just allow it to clear. It's a beautiful, beautiful tool to use for yourself. Do it with compassion and love, and that's why one of the statements is I love you. Nothing more powerful than the word love and the feeling of love and the acceptance of love. Acceptance we talk about quite a lot, because very often we will say that we wish to have something or wish to experience something, but we might not even accept it if it is offered to us. How many times do you have a compliment and then say, oh, this old thing? How often do you have somebody offer to buy you the coffee? Say, no, I'll get it, it's fine. But they're offering. So accept. Start accepting the small things and creating the space. So for me, this week, I intend to be gentle with myself. I intend to be grateful for everything that I experienced, which is personal to me, that has made me who I am, that has affected the love and the gratitude I have for my parents and the role models that they've been, and that how I then generationally do it for my children as well. Maybe slightly different because they're different to me, their needs are different, but I'm doing it for myself first, and then I am modelling and sharing and holding space for others. So there we go, inner child. I hope that supports you and resonates with you. I will be considering the Akashic work that we do in the membership, the Your Inner Light membership. Let me think. I think we've done forgiveness before, so I don't think we'll do forgiveness. Let me have a look. I wonder if we can release the emotion of conditioning. I don't know. I shall have to have a think about it, because I think this is actually quite a deep card. So if you are interested in joining the membership, it is £22 for a month. Each week you get a Akashic journey where we go in, we do some energy work which is based around kinesiology to clear and release a more negative emotion, should we say, that's coming up, or thought or belief, and activating something positive in its place. So I'll pop a link below. It's lovely to come and join us. The women that are in there have been really enjoying it and finding it really helpful. So I will see you soon, and take care. Bye.